Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel once again, here on YouTube. Today I'm doing a review for the Hell in a Cell 2010 Blu-ray release. I had a look through all my wrestling Blu-rays and DVDs that cover the month of October, and I thought I'd do another WWE pay-per-view, and I thought, should we go with 2009 Hell in a Cell? Nah, let's go with the 2010 one, because I think I appreciated this one more than I did 2009. And this was around the time of the Nexus angle or invasion or whatever you want to call it. So this is a 2-disc set, Silver Vision release, 15 certificate here in the UK. This one has over 2.5 hours of Blu-ray exclusive extras, which is pretty cool. I like the poster stroke artwork of the Undertaker on the cover art there. Really smart, with his eyes pinned, rolled back. Very scary, gothic looking. Undertaker at his best. There's the spine. Before we go over everything, let's just have a look inside. So there's the pay-per-view itself, and we have the bonus disc which had Raw and SmackDown, which is good. I'm glad that they do that with these older releases, the Aftermath, Raw and SmackDown. And then the cover, the inside cover has Hell in a Cell structure on the inside, which is pretty cool to have a look at. I bet I won't be able to get it back in now. But yeah, very good good idea. I wish they kept doing that with the releases. So I'm just making sure I got the cover in correctly before I carry on. There we go. Alright. So yeah, this had a runtime of 5 hours 30 minutes, I do believe. And here's a list of all the Blu-ray exclusive content here. So includes the complete episode of Raw from the 27th of the 9th 2010, Randy Orton against Chris Jericho, the Hart Dynasty against Dashing Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, and the complete SmackDown episode from the 1st of the 10th 10, Intercontinental Championship match MVP versus Dolph Ziggler, and a 5-on-1 handicap match, The Big Show versus the Nexus. So we have a few small screenshots at the top here. We have Sheamus and Randy Orton there, Kane and Undertaker there, and Wade Barrett and John Cena. That's the only pictures on the back, really, sadly, but it's a pretty plain and boring looking cover on the back, I think, but the front kind of makes up for it, which is cool, and the inside with the picture of the cell. So Destiny brings the chaotic relationship between brothers Kane and Undertaker full circle when they meet in the demonic structure for the World Heavyweight Championship. The sinister steel walls will surround Sheamus and Randy Orton. Only one man will stand victorious as the WWE Champion, but perhaps neither will ever be the same. And the stakes could not be higher when John Cena battles Wade Barrett. If Cena wins, the Nexus must disband. But if Cena loses, he must join the rebellious group. The superstars of Raw and SmackDown present Hell in a Cell. Not sure if you can see that very well, because the writing's quite small again. So there was I don't think these matches are in order, because I was going to say that there was the first match, which isn't the first match, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's not. So Edge against Jack Swagger. I'm going to read them as they are and then work my way up. Yeah, Edge versus Jack Swagger was a good match. I like both of those superstars, very good. Quite close towards the end. I thought Swagger had Edge beat a few times, but Edge managed to catch him with a spear for the victory, which is pretty cool. Had a very unfair unified Divas Championship match next. Michelle McCoy against Natalya, but it felt more like a handicap match as Layla just kept interfering and helping Michelle McCool. But Natalya did well to hold her own. Unfortunately, coming out with only a DQ victory, which was quite insulting, to be honest. We had a triple threat submissions count anywhere match, for the United States Championship. So Daniel Bryan versus John Morrison versus The Miz. This one was a good match. John Morrison, I remember, he done this interesting dive off of the stage quite high up, which was really impressive. Most of the match took place on the entrance ramp, which was quite strange, but I didn't mind. It didn't really bother me too much because there was a lot going on. And it was Daniel Bryan who managed to pick up the victory in the end. I think he made The Miz tap out to the yes lock, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that one was definitely cool. We had that if John Cena wins, the Nexus must disband, or if Wade Barrett wins, John Cena must join the Nexus match next. That's a mouthful. So yeah, John Cena against Wade Barrett. This one felt pretty cool going into it, and we had all the Nexus members outside blocking up like the entrance ramp, at the bottom of the entrance ramp, and as you would expect, you're going to get interference, and then a few of John Cena's friends come to help him from out back. I was going to say Team WWE, but that wouldn't make sense, would it? I don't think they were called that or anything. Just various members of the roster who weren't Nexus helped Cena, and they had a little scrap with the Nexus members. There was interference from one of the Nexus members, which helped Wade Barrett pick up the victory and beat John Cena, so Cena had to become a member of the Nexus. I did like the Nexus faction. It was a good idea when they came in and started attacking all the superstars and trying to make a name for themselves. It was different, and yeah, I really enjoyed that. Not a lot of people liked the Nexus, but I didn't mind them. And I feel sorry for some of the kids in the audience, in the crowd, because I had a few of them crying that John Cena had lost and he had to join Nexus. Bless them. And then next up, we had a Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton defending his championship against Sheamus. And remember, Randy Orton came out of the previous pay-per-view Night of Champions, winning the WWE Championship. I think it was in a six-pack challenge match. Sorry if I've got that wrong, guys. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, though. But this one, it was okay. I felt it dragged a bit too much. It should have been a bit shorter than it was. It wasn't too bad, though. The steps were used quite a bit in this, the steel steps. And Randy Orton picking up the victory after an RKO on Sheamus on some steel steps. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, I think. I'm sorry if I got that wrong as well, guys. Just trying to remember it all back now. I only just bloody watched this last night again as well. I didn't make any notes. I usually make notes for these reviews, but I didn't. I just chose to have a beer or two instead and just sit back and enjoy it. And then we had our main event, which was a Hell in a Cell match again for the World Heavyweight Championship this time, between brothers Kane and The Undertaker. And this storyline was quite strange as well, because The Undertaker had lost his powers and Kane had gained them, and Undertaker had Paul Bearer on his side to try and give him back his powers, or he did give him back his powers. And then Paul Bearer had the urn which had the powers in as well. It's just all confusing. But the match itself was very good, and obviously I like Kane and Undertaker. They were very cool. And I couldn't really decide who I wanted to win this one. Possibly Kane, I thought to myself, like back then. But I did like Undertaker as well. And to see them both in a Hell in a Cell match against each other is good. Because last time I believe them two were face to face in a Hell in a Cell was when Kane made his debut at Bad Blood in Your House back in 1997, which was quite interesting. But let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong about that and they've faced off against each other in a Hell in a Cell before, like on a SmackDown episode or a Raw episode or something stupid that I've overlooked. But yeah, all in all, it was a good match. The ending, Undertaker kind of got screwed with Paul Bearer turning on him and aligning himself with his son Kane and giving the urn to Kane to use. But yeah, that pretty much sums up that. And then we had special features, aftermath of the Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho match. Monday Night Raw, 27th of the 9th, 10 that was from. And a home video exclusive interview with John Cena after his match with Wade Barrett after the Hell in a Cell match. Oh yeah, and this has the cool WWE hologram on as well. I like it when they did these. Another good thing about these as well, I was going to say, Silvervision, when they released their Blu-rays, they were really slim. They were so slim, you could probably put two of these almost to the equivalent of a Blu-ray on your shelf to save more space. But then when Fremantle took over, they went back to the big, usual size Blu-rays. So you don't, I'll try and compare them, you'll see what I mean quickly. Sorry guys. See what I mean with the size difference? It does make a difference after a while if you're a collector and you want to display them on your shelf and get more space on the go. But yeah. So that just about sums that one up. I do like the set itself. It's very good. The pay-per-view, it had one or two good moments. I guess it could have been better. I thought it was going to be better from what I remember it being. I kind of wish I'd reviewed 2009 instead now, but nah, I'm only kidding. It was okay. I was going to give this a 5 out of 10, but I'm going to go and give it a 6 because I like the cover art, as I said, and I also I appreciate the extras on this, and they gave away episodes of Raw and SmackDown as well, which is good to, you know, watch in the bridge between this and then the following pay-per-view, which would have been Bragging Rights, I do believe, next after this one. So yeah, good stuff. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for this one, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think, what your thoughts are. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I want to say hi to all my new subscribers that have joined recently. How you doing, guys? Hi. And thank you for joining me and subscribing to my channel. Hashtag new breed. Here's Beatdown Bunny signing off. Peace.